She clutched her clipboard, flashing her HOA badge, drunk on 18 months of stolen power, oblivious that she was targeting the man who controlled every HOA contract in her pristine suburb. Picture Lillian Harper, filming my arrest by the Willow Creek, Virginia, pool, her jasmine perfume choking the air as my 8-year-old daughter Emma pressed her tear-streaked face against the chain-link fence, her purple goggles dangling from trembling hands. Handcuffs clicked, chlorine stinging my nose, while Lillian smirked. "Officer, this man's a trespasser," unaware that I, Nathan Cole, held audit authority over Willow Creek Estates as the senior consultant for Summit Builders, the firm that built her 847-home community. What would you do if a bully didn't know they were harassing their own boss? Drop your wildest HOA revenge stories in the comments and tell me where you're watching from. 2 years ago, Willow Creek Estates, with its sparkling community pool, manicured playground, and $180 monthly HOA fees, felt like paradise for raising Emma after my wife Clara died of leukemia. As a former Navy logistics officer turned community development consultant, I managed HOA contracts across 3 counties, ensuring compliance for developments like Willow Creek. The subdivision, built in 2019, promised a fresh start: tree-lined streets, kids biking past, white picket fences, neighbors waving over morning coffee. The air carried the scent of fresh-cut grass, and the community center buzzed with barbecues and book clubs. But Lillian Harper, a 52-year-old realtor with a silver Mercedes sporting "Blessed Mom" plates, turned our haven into a bureaucratic battlefield. Her HOA presidency was a weapon, her ruler measuring lawn grass to the millimeter, her smile razor-sharp as she targeted undesirables, single parents, veterans, anyone who dared question her authority. The clash ignited at Emma's 8th birthday pool party. 8 kids splashing in the turquoise water, their laughter echoing off the concrete deck. The sun glinted off the pool, and the smell of sunscreen mixed with the chatter of parents sipping lemonade. Lillian's heels clicked across the deck, her clipboard gleaming like a guillotine. "Mr. Cole, I need guest registration forms. 48-hour pre-approval for safety," she declared, citing a rule absent from our 23-page bylaws. "As president, I have emergency powers," she snapped, fining me $200 for unregistered children. The parents packed up, their kids' towels dragging, and Emma's smile crumbled as her friends left early. "Daddy, why's the mean lady mad?" she whispered, her voice small against the splash of water. That night, I pored over the bylaws in my study, the musty smell of paper mixing with cold coffee. No mention of guest pre-approvals or emergency powers. Lillian was inventing rules, her jasmine scent lingering in my memory like a warning. Her wellness checks followed. Daily walks past our craftsman-style home, her phone snapping photos of my mailbox angle, my bird feeder labeled unauthorized decor, my house number's font deemed non-compliant. Her jasmine perfume wafted through the air, a threat as potent as her camera catching Emma's school pickups, targeting us for questioning her. Neighbors whispered about her bias. Darker-skinned residents faced stricter scrutiny, their guest privileges questioned while others skated by. Mrs. Elsie Grant, a 72-year-old retired paralegal who babysat Emma, warned over tea, "She's building a case to drive you out, Nathan." The Willow Creek Gazette ran Lillian's op-eds, painting me as a rule-breaking veteran disrupting community harmony, her words dripping with sanctimonious venom. At the local diner, Edna Walsh, a 65-year-old waitress, slipped me extra coffee and muttered, "Lillian's got half the board in her pocket. Watch your back." Lillian's first offensive was parking fines, $50 tickets, slapped on windshields for overtime guest parking, 2 hours max, unannounced. Mrs. Elsie Grant got hit for $150, her Honda time to the minute while babysitting Emma. I confronted Lillian at her mansion, her jasmine air freshener assaulting me as she deflected. Emergency board meeting addressed the parking crisis. I'd attended every meeting. No such vote existed. Navy logistics taught me. Document everything. I demanded minutes, recording her stammering excuse on my phone, her voice cracking under pressure. At the HOA meeting, the community center's fluorescent lights buzzed, the air thick with tension and stale coffee. I presented bylaws requiring 30-day notices for rule changes, My highlighted pages fanned out like a general's battle plan. Lillian's emergency powers. Claim wilted under silence, her clipboard trembling. "This is extortion," I said, demanding $850 in fines refunded. The board, nervous, complied, but Lillian's eyes burned with vengeance, her manicured nails tapping like a predator's claws. Her next move was a pool closure, mid-July, peak Virginia heat, the asphalt shimmering like a mirage. An 11 p.m. email claimed structural concerns, locking the gate with orange cones. Kids pressed against the fence, the chlorine scent mocking their melted summers, their sneakers scuffing the gravel. Lillian hired her cousins Harper. Fixes for $8,000 in repairs, pressure washing pristine concrete, replacing 6-month-old filters. My municipal contract experience smelled fraud. No permits, no credentials. County Inspector Tom Reed, sweating in his polo, inspected and declared, "This pool's flawless, better than the county's." At the emergency meeting, I laid out evidence. Harper Fixes lacked pool maintenance licenses. Their $8,000 bill was 200% inflated, and Lillian's realty firm got $12,000 in referral fees. She fled, her heels echoing down the hall. As the pool reopened, her bill slashed to $3,200. I realized Lillian was running a family ATM, siphoning HOA funds through fake crises, her cousin's crew hosing down clean equipment while kids baked in 103 degrees Fahrenheit heat. Lillian retaliated, banning us from amenities, pool, playground, trails, for hostile behavior, meaning my bylaw questions. Her driveway camera, its red light blinking like an angry eye, tracked our every move. The mechanical were haunting Emma's playtime. She'd time her walks to Emma's school drop-offs, her phone always ready, her Jasmine sent a constant threat. In the sweltering heat, Emma begged to swim, her purple goggles a symbol of lost summers. Defying Lillian's illegal ban, I took her to the pool, the water sparkling like liquid diamonds. Lillian materialized, filming, and called Officer Ben Carter, claiming trespassing. "Show me the bylaw for suspensions," I challenged, handing Ben my payment receipts, the paper crisp in the humid air. Lillian's dangerous male act faltered as Ben saw Emma's goggles, her small form bobbing in the water. "No legal basis for bans," he ruled, his voice firm, warning Lillian of harassment charges. Her face cycled through rage and panic, her clipboard useless against the truth. That night, my laptop's glow illuminated my office, the scent of coffee grounding me as I uncovered my trump card. As Summit Builders consultant, I held audit authority over Willow Creek until 2025. Lillian's fraud, $53,000 in kickbacks, fake repairs, inflated landscaping, risked voiding our insurance, endangering 847 families with potential lawsuits. My Navy training kicked in. Patience, documentation, strategy. I'd been building a case since Emma's party, every fine, every email, every camera angle cataloged. Lillian's next escalation was a smear campaign. Anonymous flyers called me an outside agitator, her Facebook posts claiming I was sent by anti-HOA extremists. Her cousin's Harper Fixes billed $2,000 for security upgrades, her nephew's $50 cameras. She even filed false CPS reports, alleging I endangered Emma by exposing her to conflict. Caseworker Maria Holt, a no-nonsense veteran, saw through it. Interviewing Emma in our backyard, where she played with her stuffed turtle, Maria referred Lillian for prosecution, noting, "False reports waste resources meant for real kids." My kitchen became a war room, coffee brewing as Mrs. Elsie Grant dropped a folder of affidavits from 17 families. Veterans fined for non-compliant flags. Single moms hit with $500 landscaping fees for kids' chalk drawings. Reporter Jake Ellis from the Willow Creek Times joined, his expose ready, his pen scratching like a battle cry. Our group, Fair Willow Residents, grew to 23, documenting Lillian's theft. $12,000 in referral fees to her realty firm, $2,000 for her nephew's cameras, $47,000 in fraudulent contracts over 18 months. Lillian's final gambit was a foreclosure threat, alleging my discord voided my mortgage. Her emergency meeting called with 24 hours notice, a legal violation. Her jasmine scent filled the community center as she demanded my expulsion, her voice shrill with desperation. But I'd scheduled a legal meeting, 30-day notice sent, media and county officials invited, my evidence stacked like ammunition. The Willow Creek Community Center overflowed. 85 residents packed in, TV cameras rolling, the air thick with sweat, anticipation, and the faint hum of fluorescent lights. Lillian, stepping from her silver Mercedes, ranted about my terrorism. Her voice cracking, her clipboard trembling. I stood, badge glinting, boots echoing like a gavel. I'm Nathan Cole, Summit Builders consultant with audit authority. Lillian Harper. You're under arrest for fraud, extortion, false reporting, and mail tampering. Ben cuffed her as she screamed. I'm the victim. Jake's cameras captured her perp walk, Mrs. Elsie Grant waving her $300 refund check, Lillian's $300,000 theft exposed, fake contracts, kickbacks, CPS lies, mail tampering caught by neighbors' Ring cameras. The crowd roared, a thunder of justice, as Tom added federal charges for mail fraud. Votes followed, 73-4 to remove Lillian's board, unanimous approval for interim management by my firm, $23,000 restitution fund from HOA reserves. Edna Walsh shouted. She robbed us blind, as applause drowned Lillian's cries of conspiracy. 6 months later, Lillian was sentenced to 5 years in federal prison, no parole, with $500,000 restitution. Her cousin got 3 years for fraud. Willow Creek's HOA reformed, fees dropped $30. A community garden bloomed where Lillian's camera once glared, its flowers a symbol of renewal. My book, HOA Reckoning, hit bestseller lists, sparking Virginia laws mandating HOA transparency and criminal background checks for board members. Emma swims freely, her confidence reborn, teaching other kids to question rules, her purple goggles glinting in the sun. I married Laura Reed, Tom's sister, under oaks Lillian couldn't touch, our barbecue uniting neighbors, veterans, single moms, retirees, into a family. The Willow Creek Festival, funded by $15,000 from restitution, offers scholarships for governance studies, ensuring future generations fight corruption. Lillian's Mercedes and blessed mom plates vanished. Her home sold to a young family who joined our garden co-op, their kids' chalk drawings brightening the sidewalks. My consulting firm now trains communities nationwide, turning victims into victors, with 47 inquiries from HOAs seeking to dismantle their own tyrants. The state adopted our workshops, teaching residents their rights, planting seeds of democracy. But was 5 years enough? Or should Lillian have faced 10 to deter future tyrants? Her lies fractured our trust, targeting the vulnerable, elderly on fixed incomes, military families, single parents, for profit, rebuilding forged bonds stronger than ever. But where's the line between justice and vengeance when your home's at stake? Her fraud cost us years of peace. Yet our victory birthed a movement. Share your HOA nightmares below. What's fair when bullies weaponize rules? Should I have pushed for harsher penalties to protect others? Or is redemption through reform enough? Like, subscribe, join the fight against suburban despots who think they can crush your dreams with a clipboard and a smirk.